Couples are being crushed today with affordability, and they cannot seem to get ahead. Why? Because many couples are buried in debt. Credit card debt, $10,000 to $25,000, with monthly payments ranging from $300 to $700 a month. Car payments of $600 to $900, and that's just for one car. If they had two cars, they're doubling it up to about $1,800 a month. Between credit card debt, cars, and student loans, young couples are paying between $2,000 and $3,500 a month on $140,000 in debt, and that does not include rent. Hi, my name is Pat Collins, and I help couples get out of debt so that they can afford the home of their dreams. I teach couples how to eliminate debt and the financial stress that comes along with it. I've helped many couples get out of debt and into their first home, and they assume that was always easy for me, and it wasn't. It was earned through countless times of failures, and I learned from them. Earlier, my mistakes were the ones that a lot of people make. We think we can always outrun our bad decisions, and in time, catch up and pay it all off. But the truth of the matter is, it hardly ever happens that way, and we find ourselves even bigger hole. In my case, as a business owner and entrepreneur, I had great offense making money and a terrible defense in keeping it. I invested too much of my money and energy into other people's dreams instead of building the foundation for my own. I assumed the money brought in would always outpace the stupid risks I took and the debt I accumulated. Those assumptions cost me money and relationships, but more importantly, it cost me time. Time is the only thing we can't get back. Here's what I've learned. Money pressure doesn't announce itself. It creeps in, and before you know it, you have something like COVID, government shutdown, or in my case, the 2008 recession. And that's when you get exposed. If you don't have your house in order, you start having arguments. You avoid any conversation that deals with money. When there's no clear plan, couples are not aligned, conversations quickly turn into arguments, decisions are made reactively, and stress starts making choices for you. When debt grows, options shrink. That moment forced me to do something. I stopped hoping and guessing, and I started learning and developed a plan. I didn't look for shortcuts or quick fixes because that never worked for me in the past. You can't build a solid foundation on fantasy or hopes and dreams. I looked for principles that actually worked for me. After learning those principles, I developed them into practical habits that I put into our lifestyle things that we do. With practice, we were able to get out of debt, and I learned these things from being coached by Dave Ramsey. I later on became a Dave Ramsey master financial coach and learned how to manage money the right way. I knew people needed my help because I spoke to them every day as a loan officer. And because of that, I have helped hundreds of people get out of debt and well on their way so they can afford their home of their dreams. Once I understood how money really works, and everything changed. My wife and I got aligned. Stress stopped, confidence went up, and decisions became intentional. That experience is why I created Dollars and Cents Academy. Because here's the truth. Most people don't learn how to manage money and debt when their parents are their own. As a loan officer, my job is to qualify you for a home loan. It's literally against the law for me to tell you that you can't afford a home to buy, if you do qualify. Qualifying for a home and affording a home are two different things. And I got tired of seeing couples get denied because they have too much debt or get approved for something that they really can't afford. The biggest affordability issue today isn't interest rates, and it's not home prices. It's debt accumulation, credit card debts, car loans, and student loans. Rates and home prices change. You don't control either of them. What you do control is your spending, accumulation of debt, and lack of savings. When you control things, and as a couple, those are dialed in, everything else gets easier. My promise to you is simple. If you subscribe to my newsletter, you'll gain clarity, you'll build confidence, and you'll take control of your money. That means fewer arguments, more direction, and real momentum toward the life and the home you actually want. You deserve it. Your family deserves it. Follow me and subscribe, and we can take this journey together. Leave me a comment and let me know your story. Everyone has one. Peace.
How to add sweetness to your life? When you want to snack or prepare for the holiday parties, don't